Hey, what's going on, you guys? Happy New Year. It's Didodi. I just wanted to see what you guys getting into for the new year. Last night I stayed up and sat around watching Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's got a new special on Netflix. It's called The Dreamer. I don't know if you've watched it yet, but that was what I decided to do to bring in the new year. And I feel like out of Dave Chappelle's uh Netflix specials, I feel like Sticks and Stones is still the best one. That's the one that gets the hardest laughs out of me. Um, the Dreamer was very funny. It has some parts like what I especially liked was when he talked about Jim Carrey at the beginning, and he's telling this story about Jim Carrey, and you know how Dave Chappelle is. He puts stories together, and then they take these turns, and it was so funny because as the story's building up, I figured out where it was going. I knew exactly where it was going, and when it landed, it was just brilliant. It was perfect. I loved it, and I think that the stuff he said about Chris Rock was very like on point. You know, he said some things about both sides of that issue, Chris Rock and Will Smith, and Dave Chappelle is very human in his approach to just about every situation, and that is what the most of us appreciate about him is because he has this very human take on things. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem like it's selfish or anything. But one of the things he did in his special, and I thought that this was over. I didn't think we'd ever see this again. And he's made fun of certain people that are supposed to be off limits, right? And I think the reason he's doing these things is because he's showing you that this is a comedy, man. Nothing is off limits, you know. You're either gonna laugh or you're not. The joke is either good or it isn't, you know? And it's just that simple. Nobody's out here trying to hurt anyone or do anything to anybody by giving a comedy special. The show was pretty funny, and I think there's what, 5 specials or 4? So, I would put this one somewhere around the middle of those. I think, but like I said, I think Sticks and Stones was the funniest one. But Dave is still Dave. He's still got the magic touch, and if you like his comedy, you're going to love this show. So, there's a lot of moments in the show that are more um personal for him. You know, he's telling you things that he went through. And even though these situations take place in showbiz and they're his situation, it's still things that we as people can relate to. So it makes it easy to listen to him, you know. But Dave knows what he's doing and he's come back and he's still in top form and it's great to see. So, welcome back, Dave, to Netflix. If you haven't seen the special, it's on Netflix. Go check it out. You're going to laugh. And I will talk with you guys soon.